what about the history? What about the community? Being as the Bible Belt, the community must have really been. Or even what about your peers? The community as well as your peers, those who are around you. Hearing about the black man as God.
You have brothers who dabble with the so-called conscious community, and they hear that and they, oh yeah, we with that. Like I said, man, just the culture from where I'm from. Not to diss anybody, it's like, yo, it's a slower pace, slower thinking area. So a lot of them brothers, man, they didn't get with it, they got with it years later. As we continue to build and add on and maintain I train of thought, which is right and exact, that the black man is God. And we continue to teach. We start taking on the babies, and I eventually made my way to Houston, where I met my brothers. And I finally got a real support system. I started building with some of the, I started building and signing with some of the great guys, man. Like I said before, the King Asiatics. I never met the brother in the physical, however, November the 14th, 2014, he gave me his ear understanding, and the guy really let me know, this is this is that, this is right and exact. Start breaking down some nation history for me, start to unlock certain things in my mind. And in 2016, this cipher had been going on for years, months, and days. They had a cipher in the 90s where what Houston was called the Sahara. Peace, and there's still remnants of that. We respect that. But in 2012, Shakim Allah, Shabon Infinite Allah, some of the other great guys on earth, they came and compiled the name He and Earth Truth Known. And when I added on in 2016, and married on to the mind of Allah, and finally got to walk with the great God, True Born Allah. And that's when I got this culture 100% right and exact. Salutations and peace to my big brother.
So let me ask you, God. So you think that you didn't have it, the culture? You didn't really understand the culture before. How was you living from Born Bell to the time when you met True Born?
I mean, not to make a broad statement. However, the best way I knew how, based on what my lessons said, going through the greed and what the duty of a civilized person was, and dealing with civilization.
But were you with any other brothers around you that no, it was just you?
Emphatically, no, it's just me.
Just you. And so you just
me and Justice Divine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it was me and the God. And he had plenty of brothers and sisters.
He was an older guy because he was a teacher at the time.
Yeah, he was a world history teacher.
So he was much older than you then.
Yeah, God.
Right. So he wasn't like he couldn't really walk and talk with you too much.
No, God, he walked and talked with me, God. He was there. He was there for me,
Okay.
A father figure,
A father figure.
I lacked that.
As opposed to a brother figure.
Yeah, more of a father figure. I lacked that. I struggled with that. I lacked that. As a youth. He took a liking to me, man. He walked with me. He raised me like I was his own. So the culture for me at the time was just me watching him.
If Mecca did this.
Peace. In celebration of each other, we support each other's hustle. Weight Life has sponsored this content. You can get a sweatshirt, t-shirt, or a hoodie at the Common Unity store of a law school in Mecca. Or just simply hit me up. I got the hookup. Peace.